Two powerful voices, Chet and Jay, the voice of the Bobcats. Talk a little playoff action.
Well, that's right, Missy 619. Again, glad to have Jay Sanderson joining us this morning. Jay, the voice of the Bobcats. We're still talking. We're working our way towards December, and the Cats are still doing their thing. Let's look back to Immaculate Word first. Give me your read on that game.
It was a pretty good game. I mean, Montana State forced 4 turnovers. The offense took a little while to get on track, but you got the block punt for a touchdown in the first quarter, then you got a safety, and then you get a touchdown with a missed extra point and 2 field goals. It was the most unorthodox way to get to 21 points in the first half I've ever seen. And then the offense got going, and they really played well in the second half. And that's kind of been what they've done all year. They just chip away and chip away and chip away and wear teams down, and they did that against Incarnate Word.
Now you get to go on the road. I brought something special for you here, Jay. Take a look at this. Here's your forecast for game day. Cats taking on the Bison on Saturday, 1 o'clock. Here's your forecast. Clear and 68.
Inside the dome.
That's right. They play in the Fargo Dome, Jay. That's it. Talk to me about this facility. It is a dome, 18,700 people capacity, and they like to play football there.
They do. It gets loud, and they are really, really fired up fans. But I'll tell you this. I know that Montana State's guys won't be intimidated by the moment. I mean, 2 weeks ago you play at Washington Grizzly Stadium. There are 8,000 people more in that building than there will be in the Fargo Dome on Saturday. And Montana State's played good teams this year. They played the 2 seed, the 3 seed, and the 5 seed in the playoffs this year. They played the 4 seed last year. So they're not unaccustomed to playing really good teams, and they've done it on the road. And so this moment will not be too big for the Bobcats. They're playing really, really well right now.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than playing a team that has nothing to lose. And the Cats come in with that. This is your season right here. You play this one and you do that well. That's a beautiful thing. I wouldn't want to face the Cats going into that with that kind of thing.
No, and the defense has been really physical all season. The defensive line will be unlike anything that North Dakota State has seen to this point. And then the X factor is Troy Anderson.
Right.
And there's nobody in the country that can match what he does. They've made some comparisons North Dakota State has to South Dakota's quarterback, Chris Streveler. He's a running quarterback also, but he's not an NFL caliber athlete like Troy Anderson is. And so Montana State should feel pretty good about its chances going in.
He is by far the highest scoring linebacker we've ever seen in the Big Sky.
That's absolutely true. And you know, it's remarkable what he's done to sacrifice his own good as an individual player for the success of the team. I mean, he made the transition from linebacker to quarterback after spring ball, and then all he did was go and win the job, which is just, that's unheard of. It's remarkable what he's done.
Doing regular season games, traveling with the team is a blast. I know that you just get to know these guys, you get to know the coaches and things like that. Now you step it up a notch in the playoff. What's it going to be like? What's that trip going to be like heading over to Fargo? You
know, they're trying to make it as business as usual as possible. I mean, they're going to do all the same things they do for a conference road trip, but it's different. I mean, you go. This is why you play. You get into the postseason. You know, you're 4 wins away from winning a national championship. You got to do it one at a time, to use the cliche, but it's so much fun. It's just a different vibe around the program and on campus when you're getting ready for the postseason.
That's perfect. You can catch Jay with all the action. Jay Sanderson, the voice of the Montana State Bobcats, getting ready to take off Friday to Fargo. Jay, thanks for spending a little time with us. Get some hot tea. Keep that voice rested up.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break. We come back, we'll take a look at your forecast. Stick around.